stick with us today, and Nick has had a little inconsistencies with this forehand. He doesn't feel like he's getting enough spin, so we're gonna take a good look and see what he can do to fix his forehand and get a little bit more spin and a little bit more control on the ball. You ready to go to the court?
Yeah, let's go.
So after looking at Nick's forehand, he has decent prep, doesn't take the racket too far back, makes good contact out in front, the wrist position is laid back, and this forehand is good. The wrist position here allows the palm to be facing down towards the court. Strings are now pointing down. Here's where you're going to start to see some inconsistencies with Nick's swing. Lays the racket back, makes contact out in front, which is good, but now the racket head comes around and his wrist is now facing in towards him. And that's what we call the drop and flop. And the first forehand he hit made contact out in front, and then he came over like this to create the top spin. The second forehand that he hit it out in front, and then the wrist and the palm, wrist flattened out, the palm came over like this. So what I want you to do, Nick, is I want you to take your racket, and hold your arm to your racket, and I want you to take your hand, fingers down, and I want you to turn my hand like it's a doorknob. You feel that motion there?
Yeah.
That's turn the doorknob, okay? Now put that racket in your hand, and I want you to turn the doorknob with your racket, okay? That motion, that pronation to long axis extension there with your racket is gonna be how you're gonna be able to generate topspin a little bit more efficiently. What you were doing before in this second forehand was you were hitting it here and you were coming out this way. The second one you're gonna be, or the first one you did this, and that's what I want you to do on these next few forehands and see if you feel a difference on the shot. Okay. Turn that doorknob on your forehand?
I definitely did, yeah.
Good. Did you feel like you had more spin and more control?
Yeah, I generated a lot more spin. Allowed me to hit a little harder as well.
Good. Join us next